Now, Pakistan's government has declared a national emergency after devastating floods ravaged parts of the country. Over 1,000 deaths have been reported. Around 45 million people have been displaced. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif visited the southern Sindh region to examine the devastation. Pakistan is experiencing its worst floods since 2010. The army has been deployed to provide relief to the worst affected areas. The Balochistan and Sindh regions here worst affected, reporting more than half of the country's over 1,000 casualties. Officials said that Balochistan's regional capital Quetta has been cut off from the rest of the country indefinitely, as highways and bridges have been swept away by the flood waters. Large parts of Balochistan remain submerged. Rising flood waters in Pakistan's Swat Valley caused a luxury hotel to collapse. Guests had been evacuated the day prior because of severe waterlogging. No casualties were reported here. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif conducted an aerial survey of the Sindh province on Friday. He announced free medical treatment and relief worth about $113 to each household affected by floods. Sharif made the following statement after concluding his survey.
When the plane was landing just now, I looked down with great concentration. It looked like the angry waves of the river Indus had spread across the whole region. The flood of 2010 was a very huge flood in our history, but I feel this flood has caused much greater havoc. There is extreme devastation all around. More than 900 people have died.
Pakistan's Minister for Climate Change had announced on Thursday that a war room had been set up in Islamabad to lead relief efforts. Residents of the city of Hyderabad in Sindh did not believe enough had been done to help them.
रात में घर से बाहर मोटर लगाना पड़ती है या डब्बों से बाहर फेंकना पड़ता है। ये हालात है और आपके सामने पूरा पानी पानी है, कोई कुछ नहीं, ये देखने भी नहीं आ रहा पानी है भाई।
The floods have affected almost all parts of the country. Pakistan's Punjab province, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, have also been devastated. Reports blame poor urban planning for the flooding in Pakistan's cities. Environmental experts also say that climate change is increasing the threat of extreme weather events.
On the motorway from Islamabad towards Peshawar, very near to Jarsadda, you can see that livestock has been relocated from the city centres, and this is the main motorway. And if my camera person Umar can show you as well, beyond this, beyond the safety edge of the motorway is where we can see flood waters literally flooding in and inundating the neighborhood around. A lot of people have been forced to migrate. There are families, you can see these are makeshift arrangements that have been made. Ambulances lined up, there's a clean water facility that's there, and that's what the makeshift arrangement is. There are people who are donating as well, they're distributing, and most of this is being done on volunteer basis. Some is what is being done by the government as well, but the government by and large is helping people being relocated to safer spots. Anas Malik near Charsadda in Pakistan for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.